They say a person's greatness is determined by their thoughts. This timeless truth has been proven again and again by people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once wrote, "What you think about, you become." But if that is true, why do so many people struggle their entire lives? Do they not think about their future? Do they fail to see their own value? Today's story reveals a powerful answer. Once, in a busy railway station filled with noise, footsteps, and rushing trains, lived a beggar. Every day he sat on the cold platform holding out his hand, asking passengers for alms as they waited for their trains. Some ignored him. Some dropped a few coins without even looking at his face. This was his life, day after day, year after year. One morning, as the crowd hurried past, the beggar noticed a man stepping onto the platform. The man was well dressed. His suit was clean and expensive, his posture confident, his face calm and focused. The beggar thought to himself, "This man must be rich. If I ask him, surely he will give me a generous amount." Filled with hope, he approached the businessman and stretched out his hand. But instead of giving money, the businessman looked at him and asked a question the beggar had never heard before. "Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar froze. No one had ever asked him that. Confused, he replied, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I survive by asking for alms. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled gently and said something that would change this man's life forever. "If you believe you have nothing to give," he said, "then you also have no right to ask for anything." "I am a businessman," the man continued. "I believe in exchange. If you can offer me something, I can give you something in return. But if you have nothing to give, I cannot give you anything either." With that, the businessman boarded his train and disappeared. The beggar stood there stunned. His hand slowly dropped to his side. The words echoed in his mind over and over again. "If you want to receive, you must first give." That night, he couldn't sleep. For the first time in his life, he questioned himself. "I have been begging for so long, but what do I actually offer people?" 2 days passed. The beggar did not ask anyone for money. He was too busy thinking. On the third day, while sitting near the tracks, he noticed something he had never paid attention to before. Wildflowers, bright, colorful, alive. They grew freely near the railway lines, and suddenly an idea struck him. "What if," he thought, "instead of only taking, I give something in return?" That day, he gently picked a small bunch of flowers and returned to his usual spot. When someone handed him a coin, he smiled and offered them a flower. Something unexpected happened. People smiled back. Some thanked him. Some paused. Some looked into his eyes for the first time. And slowly, more people began giving. Days passed. The beggar noticed a pattern. As long as he had flowers, people gave generously. When the flowers ran out, the money stopped. And suddenly, everything became clear. People aren't giving me money out of pity, he realized. They are giving because I'm offering something of value. One day, he spotted the businessman again, sitting in the train. Excited, the beggar rushed over. "Sir," he said, smiling proudly, "today I have something to give you." "If you give me money," he said, "I will give you flowers in return." The businessman smiled. He handed him cash and took the flowers. "You have understood the value of exchange," the man said. "Today, you are no longer a beggar, you are a businessman." That night, the words echoed again, "a businessman," and suddenly the beggar understood. I was never just a beggar. I was a trader who didn't know his own worth. The next morning, he made a bold decision. He left the railway station, and he never returned as a beggar again. 6 months later, at the same station, two well-dressed men met. One looked at the other and asked, "Do I know you?" The man smiled. "Yes," he said, "we've met before, right here." The businessman's eyes widened. "You're the beggar," he said softly, "the one I once refused to give money to and later bought flowers from." The former beggar laughed. "That was me," he said, "but today I run a successful flower business." The businessman shook his head in amazement. "What changed?" he asked. The flower seller smiled and replied, "You taught me one of life's greatest truths. We only receive when we give." Life is shaped by how we see ourselves. If you believe you are small, you will remain small. But when you recognize your value, the world responds. Change your thoughts and your future will follow.